Here's the latest news for Red Deer in central Alberta. A doctor in central Alberta says ongoing overcapacity issues at Red Deer's regional hospital are coming to a head. Dozens of people in the emergency department were stuck waiting for care last week. Red Deer patients are typically sent to the Edmonton zone if needed. However, it was unable to take in additional patients due to its own overcrowding issues. One orthopedic surgeon says overcapacity in Red Deer has been an issue for years. He compares the issue to traffic gridlock as patients waiting for a hospital bed take up space for people waiting for care in the emergency department.
We have lagged behind in infrastructure investment compared to population. So this is going to happen. What we face is, really challenging circumstances to look after people in what we would consider a proper or a standard basis.
The Red Deer Regional Hospital is currently undergoing a major expansion that will add 200 new beds. The project is scheduled to be completed sometime between 2030 and 2031. The town of Sylvan Lake is exploring the idea of becoming a city in the near future. Council unanimously passed a motion to allow administration to begin working on what that could look like. Administration committed to a detailed report to outline the pros and cons of becoming a city. There are some concerns about how a status change would affect things like tourism, business, and industry. Council is supportive of gathering as much information as possible.
So I think it's something we have to explore. I think that's our role as council. Is all we're doing is exploring the pros and cons. And to be honest, I don't know enough about it, and I would like to learn more.
There is no timeline for when a report will be ready. Administration says any move towards a status change would require public engagement. Lawmakers in Montana are taking issue with Alberta over electricity trade practices they think are unfair.
Alberta is prioritizing their own resources in Alberta, and then external resources such as from Montana or other areas within Canada have a different standard. And this is, whatever Canada does within Canada is fine. But what they're doing with Montana is against the U.S. trade agreement, and that's the issue.
Alberta says its rules treat Montana the same as its Canadian neighbors. Alberta's power grid isn't fully integrated with its neighboring provinces and Montana. Montana lawmakers believe a more integrated system would be better for people on both sides of the border. The Alberta Electric System Operator says it's working towards greater integration. Red Deer County will spend more than $33,000 on Tourism Red Deer over the next 3 years. Tourism Red Deer says it will use the money to bring in additional events to the city and to attract more tourists. In 2023, Tourism Red Deer Business Development Group set a goal to be recognized as a top destination for major events among mid-sized cities in Canada by 2030. It says events can bring millions of dollars to the local economy. An example of that, one event anyway, slated to bring in crowds would be the 2027 IIHF World Junior Hockey Championships. 25,000 people have already signed up for tickets. And just a reminder, if you would like to watch any of these stories again, you can catch them on our YouTube channel. Just search CTV News Red Deer.
Taking a look at your Tuesday forecast, not too bad temperature-wise. We'll start off anywhere from about -6 to -4, and our highs will be getting close to the freezing mark. We could reach it out in towards Rocky. So anywhere from about -2 to 0 for daytime highs. A little bit more cloud than sun. Winds still a little bit gusty, but then they will start to settle down for Wednesday. Here's a closer look at your extended forecast.